Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Dewey Cooper, who is the main event at K-1 Rising on Saturday night, and you're facing Randy Blake. He is undefeated.
Yes.
What are you going to do to give him his first L?
Well, I'm going to put those good homemade skills out of Las Vegas, One Kick's gym. I'm going to do what I always do, man. I'm going to put those boxing skills on him, kickboxing skills, and, of course, use my experience, man.
Well, that's the thing. You do have a greater experience with him. I mean, than he does, rather. Do you feel, though, that there's a lot of pressure on you? Everybody, every time you're introduced, it's K1 legend, kickboxing legend, da-da-da-da. What does that do to you and your mentality as you prepare?
Well, I don't even think about past accolades. I focus on the future. I'm going for my 50th professional kickboxing victory tomorrow. That's a little side note. Today's my dad's birthday, my deceased father's birthday. That's a side note. So I'm going to use all those things as motivation. You know, at our gym, we train in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas. At our gym, we keep it simple, stupid. We train hard. We don't think about past events. We aim for the present and the future. And my present will be tomorrow winning that fight against the undefeated, young, talented Randy Blake.
Well, I do want to look slightly ahead to the future, though. Obviously, this is all leading to a Grand Prix and a tournament. Everybody trying to be the first champ, you know, American champ. So what would that even mean to you with all the accolades you already got?
It would be electric, man. I mean, that's the dream. That's the ultimate desire of all of this, man. From childhood, training my whole life to get to these points, to have these opportunities, and then to finally accomplish them all. That's the dream, and we're going to go hard for it. It starts Saturday night, you know, here in Los Angeles. After that, Japan. After that, Madison Square Garden. So, you know, those are goals in the future, but my main concern is Randy Blake tomorrow night.
I tell you what, fighting in MSG would be amazing.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
I don't know if anybody's ever. I mean, anybody who's ever seen something at Madison Square Garden knows. I mean, like that's why the UFC is trying so hard to get there, because that would be incredible.
Yes, I mean, Madison Square is like a monumental place. It's a legendary place. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. And December, I plan on being there too.
Very nice. You know, you do train out in Vegas, like you just said, the fight capital of the world. And, you know, the other day at the press conference, Kit Cope was kind of talking smack about MMA fighters. And, you know, we know a lot of MMA fighters who are not what he called them. You know, how do you see the two sports coexisting?
Well, I do all three sports. I'm a professional boxer. My record's 19-3 in pro boxing.
That's good.
You know, I train boxing champions. I kickbox, as you know, and I also got 3 mixed martial arts fights. Man, it's not about the style. It's not about the sport. It's about the athlete. And in MMA, there's a lot of great athletes. There's a lot of hell of a fighters. A lot of guys I respect. One that pops off the top of my head is Anderson Silva. Man, you can't call him that. You know, there's so many guys. Guys used to train with us at One Kick's gym. Chuck Liddell. You know, you just can't diss MMA like that. It is a newer sport, so I guess Kid doesn't have the respect for it. But mixed martial arts still has what I care about, the martial arts element in it. Therefore, you have to respect it. It was a fraudulent statement, and he was out of line for doing it, especially a guy with as many MMA fights as he has. Fraudulent statement. Martial arts is martial arts. We need to be one because it's all pugilism and we're all fighters. So we have the same walk. We train hard to win fights. It doesn't matter if you're a boxer, kickboxer, or mixed martial artist. It's the same walk. We got to train hard, and we got to try to persevere in the ring.
Very well said. You training with Stephen Bonner sometimes out there?
Yeah, absolutely. Bonner's been training with us.
Nah, he's crazy.
Yeah, Bonner's the new Jack, by the way. I've been there 20 years. He's been there like 3. But yeah, Bonner trains with us at One Kick's gym. I also train with Jeff Mayweather at the Mayweather Boxing Gym. And when I'm doing jiu-jitsu, I'm with Sergio Pena, man, the best in Vegas at Sergio Pena's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So, you know, we do it all, man. We're keeping it worldwide.
It's great, and I'm happy to see it. And this is my first time seeing a K1 event in person. Obviously, I've watched a lot of it, but I mean, it's got to feel pretty good. They put on a good show here in LA. They got Mighty Mo bringing out Roufus and everything. I mean, bringing you here, it definitely feels good. I mean, what would you like to say though to fans who have never seen a K1 show, or you know, there are, like we're just talking about, MMA fans who, you know, get pissed off at boxing and now they're, I don't want to see any of this. What would you say to somebody as to why they should watch K1?
I would say if you're a fan of fighting, most mixed martial arts fans are fans of fighting. They love the real thing, the streets. You know, you got to love K1 because these are the pinnacle strikers. These are the top strikers in the world fighting against one another. It's not a show where you're going to get one main event and then a bunch of scrubs fighting one another. Everyone are champions. Everyone are hell of a fighters, and you're going to have great matchups. So if you want to see some high-level striking at the highest level, you got to check it out, man. It's going to be great, man.
It is. Certainly the knockout percentage is very high.
Yeah, knockout percentage is very high, and I don't plan on being a statistic in that regard unless I'm doing the knocking. But, we'll see. Things are great. K-1's a very exciting sport. It was blowing up in the early 2000s. It's still blowing up in Asia and Europe. America, we're first in everything else. Let's be first in kickboxing also.
No, that'd be nice. And if you do get the KO, you get an extra $3,000, right?
Yes, yeah. UFC give you a little more money than that. K-1 got to work on the little fight bonuses, but hey, it's better than nothing.
But put it this way, each of you who gets a knockout gets the bonus. Now, for at the UFC, only one guy gets the knockout of the night. So, they're spreading it around a little bit.
True, but I'd rather make 30 stacks.
I'm trying to help.
Stacks.
I hear you.
I don't care about everybody else. Give me the 70 stacks for the knockout of the night. You know what I mean?
I'm always asking for interview of the night bonus, but I know, it just doesn't happen. Well, listen, anyway.
We live in Vegas. $3,000 we lose in one night at the club. $3,000, that's cute. Let's get that ante up a little bit, though.
Yeah, because bottle service is going for how much nowadays?
About $800 to $1,200 goes by where you're at.
Well, good luck to you. Thanks for talking to me, Dewey, and thanks for hooking up my boy with some tickets.
No doubt. Thank you, guys. Black Kobra, all the fans, I love you, man. I'm going to fight hard. It's on. What's up, everyone? I'm Dewey Black Kobra Cooper. You're watching MMA Heat. Wow.